Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to another stream. Hope you guys are doing great as always. Today we are back with another flash flight. Yes, flash flights are back, and we're in for another good one. It's a relatively short one. Today we are flying from Dublin over to London Heathrow. And I was actually kind of surprised because that this flash flight just popped up, because originally I wasn't supposed to stream today because I overslept, and yeah, I overslept. I freaking woke up at like 1 in the afternoon, and my sleep schedule's all messed up. I apologize, and yeah, I apologize I couldn't stream the long haul, but at least we got an event for today, so this will be a nice little piece of content for you guys. So so yeah, hope you guys will enjoy this little quick flight over to London Heathrow. And yeah, I'm just in time too. I just as soon as I saw this the event pop up on the Infinite Flight Instagram, I knew I had to. I just went straight to business. I got the thumbnail done, and I was in quite a rush to get this ready. So, oh my God! All right, you know what? Let's go to a different spot. Let's go to a different gate. I don't think Aer Lingus parks here. Let's go to here. Alright, let's also turn on the ATC volume on. And also is my... Alright.
Dublin Airport, Addis Information Alpha, time 1958 Zulu, wind 190 at 12, variable between 160 and 2.
Alright, let's see where Dan is, so we can copy his
Shamrock
flight plan.
184, pushback approved, tail to the east, expect runway 28 right.
Oh, there's Merlin. Where is Dan?
Ready for pushback. Golf Alpha Lima Echo X-ray, taxi to runway 28 right, contact tower when ready.
Oh look, there's Educate.
Runway 28 right, Shamrock 184.
There he is.
Taxi to runway 28 right, Golf Alpha Lima Echo X-ray.
Copy plan.
Dublin ground, Ryanair 997, ready to
And flight time is going to be just below an hour, so
Air Mauritius 10 Alpha Mike Heavy.
let's do an hour and a half of fuel.
Discretion. Ryanair 130, taxi to parking, at your discretion.
Taxi to
Alright, let's start up the APU and navigate lights on.
Taxi to parking, Ryanair 130.
Hotel
Philip Flyer 7554, good to see you.
Ryanair 130, request permission to cross runway 16.
Alright, let's request pushback.
Dublin ground. 4 Lima Lima uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra. Ready for pushback with information Alpha.
Ryanair 997, taxi to runway 28 right. Contact tower when ready. Taxi to runway 28 right. Green flight 1721. Ryanair 130, cross runway 16. Dublin ground, Shamrock 229, ready for pushback with information Alpha.
Crossing runway 16. Ryanair 130.
FedEx 123, hold position. Dublin ground, Oscar Kilo Echo Delta Charlie Tango Echo, ready for pushback with information Alpha, requesting runway 28 right. 4 Lima Lima uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra, pushback approved, tail to the east, expect runway 28 right.
Pushback approved, tail to the east, runway 28 right.
Alright, we'll do a
Lima Lima
manual
uniform
pushback.
Charlie Alpha Sierra. Aer Lingus A320 Alpha Mike Heavy, request permission to cross runway 34.
Shamrock 229, hold position. Dublin ground, Hotel Zulu Alpha Bravo Charlie Super, ready to taxi to runway 28 left. Holding position, Shamrock 229. Dublin ground, FedEx 114, request taxi to parking. Dublin ground, Shamrock 184, ready to taxi to runway 28 right with information Alpha. FedEx 114, disregard last message. Oscar Kilo Echo Delta Charlie Tango Echo, pushback approved, tail to the east, expect runway 28 right. Pushback approved, tail to the east, runway 28 right, Oscar Kilo Echo Delta Charlie Tango Echo.
Here.
Dublin ground, FedEx 114, request taxi to stand 51C at the apron 6. Dublin ground, Shamrock 100, ready for pushback.
Alright, start up
with
engine
information
1.
Alpha. Dublin ground, Turkish 1453 heavy, ready for pushback with information Alpha. Dublin ground, Delta 989 heavy, ready for pushback with information Alpha. Shamrock
Alright, stop
849,
here.
taxi to runway 28 right, contact tower when ready. Holding position, FedEx 123. Dublin ground,
Detach the tug.
2829, ready for pushback with information Alpha. Dublin ground,
So I think I'm
Blue
probably
Street
going to be stuck in a
5937,
little bit of
request
traffic
taxi
here.
to gate 404L at the terminal 2. DHL 63, pushback approved, tail to the west, expect runway 28 right. Blue Street 5937, request permission to cross runway 16.
Start up engine 2.
Dublin ground, Shamrock 22 Alpha Quebec, ready for pushback with information Alpha.
FedEx 114, taxi to parking, at your discretion.
Crossing runway 16. Aer Lingus 10 Alpha Mike Heavy.
Shamrock 100, pushback approved, tail to the south, expect runway 28 right. Pushback approved, tail to the south, runway 28 right, Shamrock 100. Dublin ground, Turkish 1453 heavy, ready
Ops
for
1.
pushback with information Alpha. Dublin ground, Oscar Kilo Echo Delta Charlie Tango Echo, ready to taxi to runway 28 right with information Alpha.
Let's request taxi.
Dublin ground. 4 Lima Lima uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra. Ready to taxi with information Alpha.
Oscar Kilo Echo Delta Charlie Tango Echo, taxi
APU
to runway 28 right, contact tower when ready.
Dublin ground, DHL 63, ready to taxi to runway 28 right with information Alpha.
Taxi to runway 28. 4 Lima Lima uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra, taxi to runway 28 right, contact tower when ready.
Right.
Taxi to runway 28 right. 4 Lima Lima uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra.
Dublin ground, Turkish 1453 heavy, ready for pushback with information Alpha.
Dublin ground. Speedbird 970. Ready for pushback with information Alpha.
Dublin ground, Shamrock 100, ready to taxi with information Alpha. Dublin ground, Shamrock 229, ready for pushback with information Alpha. Hotel Zulu Alpha Bravo Charlie Super, taxi to runway 28 right, contact tower when ready. DHL 63, taxi to runway 28 right, contact tower when ready. Taxi to runway 28 right, Hotel Zulu Alpha Bravo Charlie Super.
Taxi to runway 28 right, DHL 63.
Dublin ground, FedEx 123, ready for pushback with information Alpha. Pushback approved. Tail to the west. Runway 28 right. FedEx 123. Holding position. Shamrock 229. Dublin ground. Aer 023. Ready for pushback with information Alpha.
Dublin ground, Ryanair 751 Delta X-ray, request taxi to gate 108C at the Terminal 1.
Attention all aircraft. Dublin ground is closing in 5 minutes.
Dublin ground, Shamrock 878, ready for pushback with information Alpha.
Let's just hope that aircraft behind me didn't get too close.
Ready for pushback with information Alpha.
Dublin ground, Shamrock 22 Alpha Quebec, ready for pushback.
You're a little too close, buddy.
Blue Street 5937. Request permission to cross runway 16. Stand by, Ryanair 997. Dublin ground, Aer 023, ready for pushback with information Alpha.
Where's Dan?
Ryanair 574, request permission to cross runway 34.
Oh, there he
Dublin
is.
ground,
He's not that
United
far.
167 Super, request taxi to parking. Dublin ground, FedEx 123, ready to taxi with information Alpha.
Dublin ground, Alpine 73 Sierra, ready for pushback within.
Attention all aircraft. Dublin ground is now closed. Good day.
Alright, so I guess we'll just tune into tower then. Oh, never mind, I
Dublin
guess.
traffic. United 167 Super is clear of all runways.
Or I don't know if it's going to be a controller change.
Dublin traffic. Air Canada 800 Heavy is 4 nautical miles to the east at 1,400 feet. Inbound for landing. Will make straight. Dublin
Yeah,
traffic,
I knew it was a
Shamrock
controller
100,
change.
taxiing to runway 28 right. Dublin traffic. Hotel Zulu Alpha. Etihad 060 Tango. Line up and wait runway 28 right. Line up and wait runway 28 right. Etihad 060 Tango.
Philippines, good to you.
Dublin Tower, Hotel Zulu Alpha Bravo Charlie Super, ready for departure at runway 28 right, departing straight out. Dublin Tower.
F Sky 777, good to see you.
On the ILS runway 28 left with information Alpha. Dublin Tower, Shamrock 7132, ready for departure in sequence at runway 28 right, departing east. Shamrock 1326, when able turn left and contact ground, please expedite, traffic on final.
Alright, we're gonna stop.
Heavy,
We're gonna let this aircraft push back.
Clear to land. FedEx 772 Heavy, wind 200 at 10, number 2, runway 28 left, clear to land. Bravo 3 for Romeo Oscar, disregard last message. Etihad 060 Tango, wind 20. Number 3, clear to land, runway 28 left, Bravo 3
Did this
for
flight
Romeo
today in the
Oscar.
opposite way. Nice, dude.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 28 right.
You should probably join me on this flight since you did it in the opposite direction. Why not do it this direction?
Hotel Zulu Alpha Bravo Charlie Super. Attention all aircraft, Addis information Charlie is now current. United 167 Super, request permission to cross runway 16. United 167 Super, cross runway 16. Crossing runway 16, United 167 Super. Dublin Tower, green flight 1721, ready for departure in sequence at runway 28 right, departing east.
Number 2, cleared to land, runway 28 left, FedEx 772 Heavy.
Going around, Air Canada 800 Heavy. Roger, green flight 1721.
Yeah, this is gonna be really short.
Shamrock 7132, wind 200 at 10, runway 28 right, cleared for takeoff. Frequency change approved Etihad 060 Tango, good day. Thank you, good day, Etihad 060 Tango.
Alright, he's taxiing. Let's start
Air
moving.
Canada 800 Heavy, roger, fly runway heading runway 28 left. Contacting Dublin approach on 121.1, Air Canada 800 Heavy.
On your right?
Dublin
Hold on a
ground,
second.
Alpha Victor Delta Alpha November, ready for departure at runway 28 right, departing east.
Yep, there he is.
Ryanair 5 Juliet, cross runway 16.
Glad that you're showing up.
Crossing runway 16, Ryanair 5 Juliet. Green flight 1721, wind 200 at 10, runway 28
Holy
right,
cow, the
clear for
traffic's
takeoff.
filling up. Do you see that on a mini-map?
Shamrock 7132, frequency change approved, good day. Cleared for takeoff, runway 28 right, green flight 1721. Alpha Victor Delta Alpha November, line up and wait runway 28 right. Frequency change approved Shamrock 7132, good day.
Line up and wait runway 2.
4 Lima Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra, you're number 8 for departure.
Alright, so we're number 8.
Roger. 4 Lima Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra.
Green Flight 1721, frequency change approved, good day. Frequency change approved Green Flight 1721, good day. Hotel Zulu Alpha Bravo Charlie Super, please expedite.
So number 8, 1. Actually, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. Ah! I want to get too close. I was distracted there. Really sniffing this guy's APU. I don't want to get too close. I was distracted there for a second. I was just checking to see what my sequence was.
Shamrock 1326, cross runway 16. Alpha Victor Delta Alpha November, wind 200 at 10, runway 28 right, cleared for takeoff.
Crossing runway 16, Shamrock 1326.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 28 right. Alpha Victor Delta Alpha November.
Speedbird 27 Bravo, line up and wait runway 28 right. 4 Lima Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra, you're number 7 for departure.
Roger. 4 Lima Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra.
You know, you don't have to tell me
United
when I'm next up for
Super,
departure.
regard last message.
B7.
United 167
It's B787 van
Super,
again.
discretion.
I don't know how many times he showed up on my streams. It's so funny.
Roger, United 167 Super. Dublin Tower, Shamrock 257, ready for departure at runway 24.
I did not know he
Departing
was
straight
Tower.
Delta 989 Heavy.
But nice to see him again.
10, runway 28 left, cleared for immediate
My
takeoff.
God. He
Bravo
shows up
34
every
Romeo
time on my
Alpha,
streams. I
right.
have no idea
Ground on
why.
taxiway. Dublin Tower, Ryanair 997, ready for departure at runway 28 right, remaining in the pattern. Cleared for takeoff, runway 28 left, Delta 989 Heavy.
Aiden, good to see you.
Hotel Zulu Alpha Bravo Charlie Super is 4 nautical miles to the west at 1,800 feet, requesting transition. Shamrock 257, hold short of runway 28 left. Wilco, Bravo 34 Romeo Oscar. Holding short runway 28 left, Shamrock 257. Alpha Victor Delta Alpha November, frequency change approved, good day. Speedbird 27 Bravo, wind 200 at 10, runway 28 right, cleared for takeoff. Cleared for takeoff, runway 28 right, Speedbird 27 Bravo. Dublin Tower, transition approved at or above 4,000. Shamrock 257, you're number 2 for departure. Roger, Shamrock 257.
Where's Adam's guy?
Ryanair
Oh, there he is.
997, wind 200 at 10, runway 28 right, cleared for takeoff. Cleared for takeoff, runway 28 right, Ryanair 997.
And there's
Shamrock
Merlin.
257, line up and wait runway 28 left.
Dublin Tower, Delta 44 is 10 nautical miles to the east at 3,000 feet, inbound for landing with information Alpha, requesting runway 28 left.
Delta 44, wind 200 at 10, number 1, runway 28 left, clear to land. Speedbird 27 Bravo, frequency change approved, good day.
I'm hoping A330-200 comes out soon. Yeah, me too. I'm definitely looking forward to the A330-200. I'm gonna do a good amount of flights with that aircraft too.
Delta 989 Heavy, frequency change approved, good day. Dublin Tower, Turkish 1453 Heavy, ready for departure in sequence at runway 28 right, remaining in the pattern. Shamrock 257, wind 200 at 10, runway 28 left, cleared for takeoff. Line up and wait runway 28 right, Golf Alpha Lima Echo X-ray. Turkish 1453 Heavy, hold short of runway 28 right. Holding short runway 28 right, Turkish 1453 Heavy. Seabreeze 66 India Tango Heavy, wind 200 at 10, runway 28 left, cleared for takeoff. Shamrock 257, frequency change approved, good day. Bravo 34 Romeo Oscar, cross runway 16. Frequency change approved Shamrock 257, good day. Dublin Tower, Delta 723 Heavy is 11 nautical miles to the east at 3,100 feet, inbound for landing, requesting runway 28 left. Delta 723 Heavy, wind 200 at 10, number 2, runway 28 left, cleared to land. Cleared for takeoff, runway 28 left, Seabreeze 66 India Tango Heavy. Ryanair 997, frequency change approved, good day. Crossing runway 16, Bravo 34 Romeo Oscar. Number 2, cleared to land, runway 28 left, Delta 723 Heavy. Gulf Alpha Lima Echo X-ray, wind 200 at 10, runway 28 right, cleared for takeoff. Seabreeze 66 India Tango Heavy, frequency change approved, good day. Frequency change approved, Seabreeze 66
I wonder
India
what my
Tango
cruise
Heavy,
should
good
be
day.
for this short flight. Let's see.
FedEx 123, wind 200 at 10, runway 28 right, cleared for takeoff. Cleared for takeoff, runway 28 right, FedEx 123. Gulf Alpha Lima Echo X-ray, frequency change approved, good day. Frequency change approved, Gulf Alpha Lima Echo X-ray, good day. DHL 63, line up and wait runway 28 right.
Line up and wait runway 28 right, DHL 63.
I think we'll just do 28,000 feet because it's so short. 33,000? I guess we'll go to 33.
Shamrock 184, your number 4 for departure. Oscar Kilo Alpha Victor Sierra Kilo Yankee, your number 5 for departure. Shamrock 849, your number 6 for departure. Roger, Shamrock 184. Roger, Oscar Kilo Alpha Victor Sierra Kilo Yankee. Roger, Shamrock 849. Asiana 023, your number 7 for departure. Shamrock 870, your number 8 for departure.
I like how it's nothing but Aer Lingus A320s. It's kind of funny. I'm gonna take quite a few screenshots once I'm done with this stream.
510, inbound on the ILS runway 28 left.
All right, let's set our cruise to
Seabird
33.
510, wind 200 at 10, number 2, runway 28 left, cleared to land.
All right, 33.
Number 2, cleared to land, runway 28 left, Speedbird 510. FedEx 123, frequency change approved, good day. Frequency change approved, FedEx 123, good day. Dublin Tower, Shamrock 229, ready for departure at runway 28 right, departing east. Shamrock 229, line up and wait runway 28 right. DHL 63, wind 200
All right, we're now
at
holding
10,
short.
runway 28 right, cleared for takeoff. Line up and wait runway 28 right, Shamrock 229. Delta 44, when able turn right, contact ground on the taxiway.
Wilco, Delta 44.
Oh, don't get too close there, buddy. I see what you're doing. Don't get too close. We're freaking sniffing my APU there.
Good day. 4 Lima Lima uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra, line up and wait runway 28 right.
All right, strobe lights on.
Line up and wait runway 28 right. 4 Lima Lima uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra.
Shamrock 184, your number 2 for departure. Oscar Kilo Alpha Victor Sierra Kilo Yankee.
It's kind of funny how Tower is literally just saying
your number 4 for
what certain
departure.
number for departure.
023, your number 5 for departure. Roger, Shamrock 184. Roger, Shamrock 849. Roger, Oscar Kilo Alpha Victor Sierra Kilo Yankee. Alpine 73 Sierra, your number 6 for departure.
Roger, Alpine 73 Sierra.
Roger, Asiana 023. Shamrock 870, your number 7 for departure. Shamrock 23 Alpha Quebec, your number 8 for departure.
Let's also calibrate.
Shamrock 878. Roger, Shamrock 22 Alpha Quebec.
Turkish 1173 Heavy, wind 200 at 10, number 2, runway 28 left, cleared to land. Delta 723 Heavy, when able turn right and contact. 4 Lima Lima uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra, wind 200 at 10, runway 28
All right, we're
right,
clear for
cleared
takeoff.
Shamrock 1.
Cleared for takeoff.
All right, here we go.
Right. 4 Lima Lima uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra.
Delta 44, cross runway 16.
Crossing runway 16, Delta 44.
Alright, let's rotate. Positive right, gear up.
Delta 723 Heavy, cross runway 16. Speedbird 4 Lima Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra, frequency change approved, good day. Wilco.
Frequency change approved for Lima Lima Uniform. Thank you. Good day. For Lima Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra.
Alright, that was easy.
Line up and wait runway 28 right. Oscar
Alright, let's-
Kilo Alpha Victor Sierra Kilo Yankee.
Let's reduce engine power. Kind of feel like I should have put a little bit more fuel though, because I put an hour and a half of fuel and it showed minimum fuel while I was at takeoff power, but I know I'm definitely gonna make it though. It's only 50 minutes, so it's nothing. So Educate 4, good to see you. I honestly kind of knew you'd showed up into the stream because I saw you in Dublin. Yeah, tests. Oh, I didn't know you had tests coming. That's fine, dude. Good thing you're tuning into the stream. Getting a lot of complaints. What do you mean? I'm honestly not that far off from Dan. And since we're flying into Heathrow, this is going to be a fun arrival. Since with all the departures going out of Dublin, I'm assuming it's spiked the arrival count a little bit, because you know how Heathrow is when it's typically like it's one of the featured airports, for example, because you know how what Heathrow's like. Oh, you just took off? Oh, good, you just took off, so he's not that far off. Alright, lane lights off. Let's lower the nose a little bit. We're going to go for 280 knots for this flight. Alright, we're gonna go a little fast with our climb because we're so light, so but yeah, I'm honestly glad that that Dan has decided to host a quick little flash flight because I honestly didn't expect this, because originally I wasn't planning on streaming today because I overslept. I already mentioned that at the beginning of the stream, so in case you guys who have just joined, I was supposed to stream a long haul today, but I overslept, and yeah, I missed my chance for me to stream like a long haul that I originally planned to do. I originally was planning to do either Washington Dulles or Newark to Dublin, but yeah, I missed my kind of missed my chance, because I say that because whenever I stream long hauls at a certain time, I stream depending on the flight time. I start the stream at a certain time, like for example, since Newark to Dublin's around like 5.5 hours or so. I don't want to end the stream too late of a time at night, so like for example, I start the stream at like, let's start with like, I start the stream at like 2 o'clock ish, and flight goes around 5 hours, 5.5 hours later, and I finish the stream around like 7 or 8 o'clock. So you know what I mean. So that's why I said that I missed my window of trying to stream a certain flight to Dublin. But yeah, like I said, my sleep schedule is all messed up right now. But I was glad that Dan chose to create this flash flight, because this Lily, I don't know, I'm just glad that Dan Lily just chose to create this flash flight so I can still manage to create content. Because I'm still hoping to stream almost every day throughout this week. Because like I said, I'm gonna give myself a bit of a push and stream a good amount of flights. Because ever since I came back to streaming Infinite Flight, I've had a bit of a slow start in terms of streams. So I'm gonna try and be a lot more daily in terms of streaming flights. And I'm gonna try and go all in with the long haul flights too, as well as some round trips too, like some medium haul round trips, so I can extend my stream out to like 8 or 9 hours. So you left the flight? What happened, dude? Why'd you leave? And also, let me see. I also want to see where Aer Lingus typically parks at Heathrow. I want to find that out. Alright, so it parks over there. Which gate is that? That is gate, I think that's gate 223 at Terminal 2, so we'll go there. That'll be my assigned gate for arrival. Oh, there's an aircraft passing me. I don't see him. I might be a bit too high to see him. All right, let's start slowing down our vertical speed here. Want to save a bit of fuel. Alright, we are now just about to level off at 33,000 feet. I also kind of want to set that. Alright, we've leveled off at 33,000 feet. And I know we're going to cruise here for a relatively short while. I honestly kind of want to delete these. Just want to know. Alright, we're just going to be here for just about 80 nautical miles or so. Alright, I want to check the ATC schedule. See what airport's featured for tomorrow. Mumbai is the one that's featured. I'm not sure which flight I can do. I'll think about it. We got Abu Dhabi Thursday, LAX Friday, Rome and Paris on Saturday, and Toronto and Vancouver on Sunday. So we're gonna see if some flash flights tend to happen this week. And I think I probably said this in my previous stream that I feel like flash flights should probably like weekly events, like at least a couple times a week, based on the certain kind of routes on the ATC schedule. But what do you guys think? I feel like flash flights should be like, should happen like a couple times a week. I'm gonna accelerate my speed a little bit. Is everyone going like a lot faster than me? What's Dan's speed? I want to see. 0.79. Let's go to 0.79. There's literally another A320 right behind me. Where is he? Oh, there he is. He's right behind me. And is he going a lot fast? Is he going a little faster? He's going 0.80 and I'm 0.79. I feel like I might have to probably descend a couple hundred feet just to let him intercept me. Still a few more departures getting out of Dublin right now. Alright, we're just a couple of minutes till we start descent. I don't know if I have to. I might have to probably descend at least a couple hundred feet to let this guy pass me. Or I don't know. I mean, we're just about to descend anyway, so. Where's Merlin? Oh, there he is. He's a little far behind. Are they using only 9 left for arrivals? Yeah, they're using 9 left. That makes sense. It's gonna be quite a long taxi, but it's alright. Alright, we are now about to start our descent. Alright, here we go. We're now descending. Looking forward to seeing what this arrival is going to be like. Since Mumbai is the featured airport for tomorrow, I'm honestly kind of thinking about streaming London to Mumbai. But I have to wake up at a certain time if I can go to sleep on time to do this stream, because it's like 8.5 hours or so. It's close to 9 hours actually. Yeah. I have to wake up at a certain time in order to do that flight. But I might probably do Dubai to Mumbai on the A380 probably. Because I have to, if I'm able to stream, I have to do it at a certain time because I got bowling leagues tomorrow night. So. This Asian is going very. I think I might. He's gonna. I just hope he. Oh my God! He's gonna pass right above me. I'm I'm gonna slow down to 280. He's gonna pass direct. Oh my God. Wow. What a pass. Holy cow. Oh my God. That was awesome. I can't believe I caught that on stream. That was awesome. But yeah, I just wanted to let him pass me. Where's Dan? Is he? Oh, there he is. He's not that far out from Heathrow. And now we got this other aircraft. It's another A320. I just hope he stays behind me. Let's see if I don't think we're able to contact approach yet. We're still a little far out. let's see if we can tune in. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's check in.
Heathrow Director, 4 Lima Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra, with you at 20,000.
Shamrock 849 is 5 nautical miles southwest of Coventry at 21,100 feet. Requesting ILS approach runway 9 left at London Heathrow. Gypsy 100, maintain 160 knots until 4 mile final.
Maintain 160 knots until 4 mile final, Gypsy 100.
Heathrow Director, Aer 023, with you at 18,100. Singapore 1398, request frequency change. Gypsy 100, execute missed approach, turn right heading 180, climb and maintain 5,000. Alpha Victor Delta Alpha November, turn left heading 120, descend and maintain 3,000. Maintain 3,000 until established on the local
Let's
ITER.
request a
Cleared
9
ILS
left
runway
approach.
9 left approach.
4 Lima Lima Uniform Charlie.
4 Lima Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra, continuous file. Expect the ILS approach runway 9 left at London Heathrow.
Alright, we're going 9 left.
Roger, 4 Lima Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra.
Virgin 890, contact London Gatwick Tower on 124.22. Virgin 890, contact London Heathrow Tower on 118.5. Beaver 27 Bravo, descend and maintain 3,000. Contacting London Heathrow Tower on 118.5, Virgin 890. Descendant maintain 3,000, Beaver 27 Bravo. Descendant maintain 2,000, Beaver 225 Super. Heathrow Director, Shamrock 229, with you at 15,500. Singapore 1398, frequency change approved, good day. Singapore 1398, frequency change approved, good day. Delta 989 Heavy, make a right 360. Making a right 360, Delta 989 Heavy. Shamrock 229, continuous file, expect the ILS approach runway 9 left at London Heathrow. Beaver 27 Bravo, turn left heading 120, descend and maintain 3,000. Maintain 3,000 until established on the local ITER. Cleared ILS runway 9 left approach.
Turn right heading 270, descend and maintain 3000, Gypsy 100.
DHL 63, descend and maintain 3,000. Shamrock 99 Romeo, turn left heading 080, descend and maintain 11,000. Turn left heading 080, descend and maintain 11,000, Shamrock 99 Romeo. Shamrock 184, you're in an active airspace. Please contact Heathrow Director on 120.4. Alpha Victor Delta Alpha November, maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final.
Maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final.
Looks like Dan's on
Alpha
final.
Victor Delta Alpha November.
Maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final, Beaver 27 Bravo. Shamrock 017 India Golf, turn left heading 290.
Looks like we're going to descend really fast.
Turn right heading 270, descend and maintain 5,000.
Oh boy, we're descending fast.
Beaver 225 Super, turn right heading 360. DHL 63, turn left heading 120, descend and maintain 3,000. Maintain 3,000 until established on the local ITER. Cleared ILS runway 9 left approach. Alpha Victor Delta Alpha November, contact London Gatwick Tower on 124.22. 4 Lima Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra, reduce speed to 230 knots. Asiana 023, reduce speed to 2...
Reduce speed to 230 knots. 4 Lima Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra.
DHL 63, maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final.
We're going to reduce vertical speed, we're going to slow down.
ILS approach runway 9 left at London Heathrow.
Maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final, DHL 63.
Roger, Beaver 225 Super. Gypsy 100, turn right heading 060, and maintain 3,000. Maintain 3,000 until established on the local ITER. Cleared ILS runway 9 left approach. DHL 63, maintain 170 knots until 5 mile final. Beaver 225 Super, reduce speed to 170 knots.
Maintain 170 knots until 5 mile final, DHL 63.
Turn right heading 060, descend and maintain 3000, maintain 3000 until established on the localizer, cleared aisles runway 9 left, Gypsy 100.
Shamrock
Let's just take it
017
easy with our
Vietnam.
vertical speed
Expect
so we won't
vector for the
exceed
ILS
230
approach
knots.
runway 9 right at London Heathrow. Beeper 225 Super, turn right heading 060, maintain 2000. 4 Lima Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra, turn right heading 170, descend and maintain 4000.
Alright, 170 down to 4,000.
Turn right heading 170. Descend and maintain 4000. 4 Lima Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra.
Shamrock 99 Romeo, turn right heading 170. Turn right heading 170, Shamrock 99 Romeo. Gypsy 100, please follow instructions. Gypsy 100, turn right heading 120, descend and maintain 2000.
Let's keep the vertical
Maintain
speed around
2000 until
1300.
established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 9 left approach. Speedbird 225 Super.
Alright, Dan is
Request
touchdown.
frequency change. Speedbird 67, please follow instructions.
Turn right heading 120, descend and maintain 2000.
4 Lima Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra, reduce speed to 190 knots.
Alright then, let's slow down to 90.
Reduce speed to 190 knots. 4 Lima Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra.
Shamrock 229.
I think it's probably for
increase
these
speed to
aircraft that's in
220
front of
knots.
me.
Shamrock 849, turn right heading 170. Increase speed to 220 knots, Shamrock 229. Shamrock 849, turn right heading 170, descend and maintain 4000. Alpine 73 Sierra, radar contact, say approach request. Turn right heading 170, descend and maintain 4000, Shamrock 849.
Alpine 73 Sierra is 1 nautical miles northeast of Vista Airfield at 16,700 feet. Requesting ILS approach runway 9 left at London Heathrow.
Alpine 73 Sierra, continue with file. Expect the ILS approach runway 9 left at London Heathrow.
Let's also tune into the ILS.
Requesting climb to flight level 300. Alpine 73 Sierra, turn left heading 110, descend and maintain 5,500.
Turn left heading 110. Descend and maintain.
4 Lima Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra, turn right heading 180.
Alright, 3,000.
Descend and maintain 3,000.
Turn right heading 180. Descend and maintain 3000. 4 Lima Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra. Turn right heading 110. Descend and maintain 5000. Alpine 73 Sierra.
Might have to go a little bit faster here.
Speedbird 67, turn right heading 270, descend and maintain 4000. Singapore 187 Heavy, descend and maintain 2000. Gypsy 100, contact London Heathrow Tower on 118.5. Turn right heading 270, descend and maintain 4000, Speedbird 67.
Contacting London Heathrow Tower on 118.5, Gypsy 100.
Descend and maintain 2000, Singapore 187 Heavy. Singapore 187 Heavy.
Alright, I think we're gonna get it.
Change. Turn right 0, descend and maintain 5000, Delta 989 Heavy. Shamrock 229, turn left heading 120, descend and maintain 3000, maintain 3000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 9 left approach. Heathrow Director, Tonjas 138 Victor Gold, with your 32,000. Heathrow Director, with your 31,500. 4 Lima Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra, reduce speed to 180 knots. Shamrock
80 knots.
Reduce speed to 180 knots. 4 Lima Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra.
Shamrock 849.
Alright, 1,
turn right
2,
heading
3.
180,
So I think I'm
descend
gonna be
and
number
maintain
5
3000.
for a while.
Maintain 180 knots until 6 miles final, Shamrock 229. Is 6 nautical miles southwest of Shotwell at 30,000 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 9 left of London Heathrow. Shamrock 99 Romeo, turn right heading 230. Turn right heading 230, Shamrock 99 Romeo. Turn right heading 180, descend and maintain 3000, Shamrock 849. Roger. Turn left heading 270. Descend and maintain
So we'll still be in
3000.
front of this,
Shamrock 017
this
India Golf.
A350.
Make a right 360.
I think this is the one that passed me.
023. Turn
Yeah.
left heading 120.
It's that
Maintain
Asian
3000.
A350.
Maintain 3000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway
What's up,
9
FedEx?
left
Good to
approach.
see you. For landing.
Turn left heading 120. Maintain 3000. Maintain 3000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 9 left. Asiana 023. Singapore 187 Heavy. Please follow instructions.
Heathrow Director, Shamrock 856.
What are the winds are at Heathrow?
1700.
Shamrock 229. Contact London Heathrow Tower on 118.5.
Wait, what was that? What was that again?
Shamrock 856.
It was like
Radar
130 at
contact.
5.
Day approach request.
Yeah, 10 at 5.
Contacting London. 4 Lima Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra. Turn left heading 120.
Alright, cleared
Maintain
ILS.
3000.
Turn left heading 120. Maintain 3000. Maintain 3000 until established on the localizer. Cleared old runway 9 left. 4 Lima Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra.
Reduce speed to 180 knots. Shamrock 8. 4 Lima Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra. Maintain 170 knots until 5 mile final.
Went to 170.
Maintain 170 knots until 5 mile final. 4 Lima Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra.
Reduce speed to 170 knots. Shamrock 849. Easy 2565. Radar contact. Easy 2565. Continuous files.
Continue as filed. Easy 2565.
Asiana 023. Contact London Heathrow Tower on 118.5.
I think we're number 4.
Contacting London Heathrow Tower on 118.5. Asiana 023.
Localizer.
Turkish 1453 Heavy. Please follow instructions. Turkish 1453 Heavy. Turn left heading 110. Turn left heading 110. Turkish 1453 Heavy. Shamrock 849. Turn left. 4 Lima Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra. Maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final.
Alright, let's go to 180.
Maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final. 4 Lima Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra.
So the winds are relatively calm, so let's hope this land will be a good one.
Shamrock 99 Romeo. Turn left heading 170. Descend and maintain.
Alright, we got the
3000.
glide slope.
Turn left heading 170. Descend and maintain 3000. Shamrock 99 Romeo.
Where's Dan? Is he still on?
73 Sierra. Turn right heading 260.
I think he probably left
Sierra.
already.
Turn right heading 230. Shamrock 184. Turn right heading 170. Heathrow Director, Columbia Army 2367 Super. With you in
2500.
Columbia Army 2367 Super. Continuous files. Expect the ILS approach runway 9 left at London Heathrow.
Turn right heading 230. Alpine 73 Sierra.
Roger. Columbia Army 2367 Super.
Alright, you know what? Let's tune into the tower.
Shamrock 017
Landing on the
India
ILS,
Golf.
9
Turn
left.
Right heading
London Heathrow Tower. 4 Lima Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha.
4 Lima Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra, with 110 at 4, number 2, runway 9 left, clear to land.
Alright, we're clear to land. Let's...
Number 2. Clear to land. Runway 9 left. 4 Lima Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra.
Shamrock
Oh
229,
boy.
when able turn right and contact ground, please expedite, traffic on final.
Wilco, Shamrock 229.
Let's keep on slowing down to our final approach speed. And good thing winds are calm, so let's hope this landing will be a
London
good one.
Heathrow Tower, Shuttle 7973, ready for departure at runway 9 right, remaining in the pattern.
Shuttle 7973, wind 110 at 4, runway 9 right, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 9 right.
Alright,
Shuttle
let's stay at
7973.
135.
1000.
Alright, let's hope I don't do a go around. Because I don't know if you can see, but that Asiana has just touched down.
On the ILS runway 9 left. London Heathrow Tower, Etihad 501, ready for departure.
Yeah, he just touched down.
Departing straight out.
Oh, come on, buddy. Please exit.
Asiana 023, when able turn right and contact ground, please expedite, traffic on final. Etihad 501, line up and wait runway 9 right.
500.
Wilco, Asiana 023.
Alright, here we go.
400.
Shamrock 849, wind 110 at 4, number 2, runway 9 left, clear to land.
300.
London Heathrow Tower, Etihad 501, ready for departure at runway 9 right, departing straight out.
200.
Number 2, clear to land, runway 9 left, Shamrock 849.
Etihad 501,
100.
110 at 4, runway 9 right, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for
50,
takeoff,
40,
runway 9 right,
30,
Etihad 501.
20. Retard.
Shuttle
Retard.
7973,
Retard.
change approved,
Retard.
good day.
Frequency change approved. Shuttle 7973. Good day.
Lima Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra, when able turn right and contact ground, please expedite, traffic on final.
Oh, coming in. Nope.
Wilco. 4 Lima Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra.
Where's the next taxiway? Where is it?
London Heathrow Tower, Shamrock 99 Romeo, inbound on the ILS runway 9 left with information November.
Aer India 607 Heavy, wind 110 at 4, runway 9 right, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 9 right, Air India 607 Heavy.
That wasn't quite the best way to exit.
Change approved, good day. Shamrock 99 Romeo, wind 110 at 4, number 2, runway 9 left, cleared to land.
Frequency change approved, Etihad 501.
Alright, let's go to ground.
Runway 9 left, Shamrock 99 Romeo.
And of course, I totally forgot to turn on my landing lights. Alright, let's go to this gate.
London Heathrow Ground. 4 Lima Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra. Request taxi to gate 225 at the Terminal 2A.
London Heathrow Ground, Air India 131 Golf Heavy, ready to taxi to runway 9 right with information.
4 Lima Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra, taxi to Terminal 2A gate 225 via Hotel, Bravo, Echo, Bravo.
Not bad of a
Air
taxi.
India 1.
Taxiing to Terminal 2A gate 225 via Hotel, Bravo, Echo, Bravo. 4 Lima Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra.
Taxiing to runway 9 right via Kilo, Alpha, Lima 52, November 11, Air India 131 Golf Heavy. London Heathrow Ground, Shamrock 849, request taxi to gate 241 at the Terminal 2B.
Shamrock 849, taxi to Terminal 2B gate 241 via Alpha.
Taxiing to Terminal 2B gate 241 via Alpha, Shamrock 849. London Heathrow Ground, Saudia 911 Super, ready to taxi with information November.
Once I go on this straight, I'm gonna check my descent rate on touchdown.
Alpha, Lima 52, November 11, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 9 right via Delta, Alpha, Lima 52, November 11, Saudia 911 Super.
All right, let's take a look. Let's take a look at the descent on
172
touchdown.
Tango, runway 9 right, taxi via Alpha, November 7, Sierra 7, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 9 right via Alpha, November 7, Sierra 7, Zippy 172 Tango.
All right, so my descent rate was Minus 264. I thought it was much better because I definitely held the nose, and I think it might have been
London Heathrow ground.
when I
Speedbird
decreased
139,
power,
ready to
it made
taxi.
me like drop a little bit faster. I don't know. That's
Speedbird 139, runway 9
I felt
right,
like it was
taxi
pretty
via
good.
Delta, Alpha, Lima 52, November 11, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 9 right via Delta, Alpha, Lima 52, November 11, Speedbird 139.
Oh frick! I went on the wrong taxiway.
Stand by. Saudia 911 Super.
At least it's not an issue, so we can just easily get back on the right one.
I'm sorry. Saudia 911 Super.
All right.
Saudia 911 Super, runway 9 right, taxi via Delta, Alpha, Lima 52, November 11, contact tower when ready.
Thank you. Good day. Shamrock 849.
All right.
Takeoff 849, thank you, good day.
All right, not this one, but the next one will be our gate.
London Heathrow ground. Saudia 911 Super. Ready for pushback with information November.
Saudia 911 Super, pushback approved, tail to the north.
Pushback approved. Tail to the north. Saudia 911 Super. London Heathrow ground. Air India 772 India November heavy. Ready for pushback with information November.
Air India 772 India November heavy, pushback approved, tail to the north.
All right, there we go. Now big lights off and engines off.
At the terminal 3. Pushback approved. Tail to the north.
Well, that was
Air India
easy.
772
It was a
India
nice,
November heavy.
nice little easy flight. Welcome to Heathrow.
7, taxi to terminal 3 gate 321 via Echo, Lima 36.
Taxiing to terminal 3 gate 321 via Echo, Lima 36, speedbird 67.
Thank you, good day. 4 Lima Lima Uniform Charlie Alpha Sierra. London Heathrow ground, Alpine 73 Sierra, request taxi to parking.
All right, guys. So with that, I think that's going to pretty much wrap it up for this quick little flash flight. like I said, despite me originally not streaming today, I was glad that Dan chose to create this flash flight, and I was able to give you guys at least somewhat some content despite not streaming a long haul. Um, but yeah, I was glad I was able to do this, and it was fun, and it feels nice to do a flash flight again. And I honestly hope that flash flights will be a lot more common, like at least a couple times a week. I know I said that already, but that's just my prediction, or that's just my opinion. So, so guys, that's going to pretty much wrap it up for this quick little flash flight. I really hope you guys have enjoyed it as much as I did. If you did, um, please make sure to leave it a like. And I'm not sure what flight I'm going to do to Mumbai tomorrow, since Mumbai is the featured airport for tomorrow. If I don't do a long haul, I might probably do Mumbai to Dubai, a round trip flight from Mumbai to Dubai. I'll think about it because I have bowling leagues tomorrow, and I want to see if I can try and at least give you guys a relatively decent stream. So, thank you guys so much for watching this flash flight, guys. It's been fun, and I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow with another stream. Goodbye.